What's up? It's Brandon Terrell, Brain Game, and you are tuned into the Post Unlimited.
What's up, y'all? I'm MYASU, and this is the Post Unlimited. I'm here with Brandon Terrell, my brother, Alabama State Black and Gold Top R&B Artist, Alabama State's Hornet Choice Awards Best Singer, 2015-2016.
What's up?
What's up, bro? How are you?
I'm good, man.
How are you, bro?
It's been a minute, man. I'm good. Like, it's good to be here with you. I'm glad you reached out, man. I'm just focused, man. And trying to make it, and got these projects and stuff coming up.
Okay, so I know you've been making moves and making a statement on campus. How's that working for you?
It's good, it has its perks, I came here with a purpose, I left Alabama A&M University and came here, and I came here with a purpose and a mission to make sure that people knew me for music first. Yeah. And when I came here, I didn't come here with a malicious intent or thinking I'm about to step on anybody's toes. I came here with the sole purpose of humbleness, knowing that I had a purpose in life to fulfill. And because of the grace of God, I was able to win those 2 awards. So I'm good. It's good. I've been kind of resting this semester because, I feel like I've done enough at this point that I can now take a break and start focusing more on my music. Exactly. But it's been good,
Okay, cool. So what are your experiences based off of the music that you make?
My experiences, I try to stick close to my life. You know what I'm saying? I try to let people tune into me and get a feel for me and just know, we all come from a situation in our life. Mm-hmm. And you never know, who's out there hurting or who's out there that need that connect or somebody to know that they can make it in. So I try to make sure, I include it in my music. A lot of people don't know a lot of things about me. So you know what I'm saying, like my music is like my diary. That's always been my escape. So the things I try to cover in my music are real actual facts and things that I go through and things that I see other people going through and things like this.
Okay. So I know you've been through a lot in life. Can you elaborate more on some of the things that has happened to you that has impacted your music?
Just, couple, we all come from, things. I don't want nobody to feel like me talking about everything I go through is me, trying to make everybody else's problems little. But like I said, it's people out there going through things that I went through. And some of those things, I was homeless at one point in my life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Before I came to college, I was homeless. I'm here sleeping in parks, sleeping in my car. No father in my life, because he chose alcohol and drugs over me. And, to the point that nowadays he like to even tell me I'm not his child. And the way I feel about it is it's probably just him, making himself feel content for just not being there. And, problems with my mother, but I love my mother. We doing better these days, and it's sad that we just now getting better, but it's good we getting better. And, all types of things, being molested and everything, so it's a lot of dudes out there that's going through that, and they keeping quiet about it, and they having internal problems, and don't nobody know, because it's come from that, so a lot of those things that I try to, capture in my music, not feeling like a lot of people love me, feeling betrayed by a lot of people, can't trust a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And that just coming up in the streets. I came up in Birmingham, my mother tried to keep me away from those type of things, but when you go to school around it and your certain family members are from there, that's just the life, and it's hard, but God chooses his strongest soldiers to take through things like that. Yes, you know what I'm saying? And I can't help but to give my dedication back to him, because without him, man, a mirror.
Yeah. On a lighter note. So I was listening to your SoundCloud, and one song stood out to me. It's called "Got It Out for Me." Can you explain like what was the meaning behind that?
Man, you know, we go through these things as artists, and you know, when I'm in the moment and I'm furious and I might be sad, I might be feeling loved at that moment, I always try to write when I'm in that feeling.
Yeah.
So Got It Out for Me came from really what the title says. A lot of people in this world just got it out for me. That's including family, friends, you know, there's so many people that just got it out for me. And you know, I made that song to just make a statement. Like, you got it out for me, but I'm still moving. I'm still like, you know, despite even all these people that's checking for me, like, you checking for me, but I'm steady collecting the check. You know what I'm saying? So you got it out for me for what?
Right. I can definitely understand that. So, how does it feel that people are starting to really put pressure on you for your music and things like that?
I think now people are starting to like really get hip about me and see that I'm serious. So it's like they starting to set high expectations and things. So it's like, it be difficult at times because it's like, man, y'all just don't even know. Like, I ain't even made it as big as y'all trying to make me feel. Like, chill. But at the same token, I get it because it's what I want to do. So, you know, if only being that people hold me at that high expectation and put that pressure on me, it's like, it's drive. Like, I gotta get it because I got people depending on me. I got people that's looking at me, waiting on me to mess up. So this pressure that you putting on me, it don't do nothing but fuel my boat. You know, so that's what give me my drive. That's what give me my dedication. You know, and it makes me, you know, in moments when I feel like giving up, sometimes that pressure makes me say, huh, what you thought?
Right.
What's going on? No. You know, so I definitely, you know, appreciate that pressure there and that high expectation they give me, you know, because it helps.
It does help. Okay, so I was being nosy. I was on the Facebook. And I saw you had did the 10 Toes Down challenge and things like that. It was a little controversy over that. So what happened? Like, explain to the people, like, what was going on with that?
I mean, you know, I posted 10 Toes Down challenge video, and what that is, if people don't know, that's just a challenge that's going around. You know, that people put their personal life story on the track, and it's kind of like the sad things that happen to you, and despite all of that, you still got 10 toes down.
Right.
So, you know, me, you know, I wasn't gonna do it, but you know, people was like, you know, you should do it, do it. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and try this. I don't rap, you feel what I'm saying? I can if I sit down and write something, but I sing. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play with this. So you know, I do it, and Amira, I got so much love out of it. It shocked me. I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, within the hour, I was hitting close to 2,000 views. I went back, I was on 3,000 views, over 100 shares, over 100 comments, and I'm like, I don't even rap.
Right.
But it wasn't about that. It's they connected to what I was talking about. You know, I put my soul and my heart into it. Like, I spoke on my father, I spoke on the molestation, I spoke on, you know, people in middle school not having a lot to say about me. I spoke on my little sister, how much I love her, and how, you know, I pray that she don't have to go through the things in life with this new generation because men don't know how to not put their hand on women. I prayed for, you know, I spoke on my brother, and I spoke on my mother and things like that. So, you know, people connected to that. You know, when people can connect, they grasp. You know, so it did what it did, but you know, out of all the positive, you know, some people just, you know, don't agree with the things that you have to speak up about.
Right.
And you know, I can't fault them for that, you know, because whatever things they went through in their life shaped them up to feel the way that they felt, that, you know, they had to, you know, approach me about something, and the things that I went through in my life shaped me up to be who I am, you know what I'm saying? And some of those things might be the same things that we went through with each other, but it shaped us up in both different ways. So it was controversial because, you know, certain people just felt some type of way about, you know, the things I said, and I just, you know, had to take myself back and just, you know, in that moment, I was just like, okay, I'm finna delete the video.
Yeah.
Just to keep down confusion, keep down everything, I'm just gonna delete it. But in the midst of it, I sit back and I ask God, because I always fall back to God.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, God, was that the right thing for me to delete it?
Right.
Was that the right thing when I had so many people grasping to it?
Yeah.
Was that right? And in that moment, Amira, God showed me that I shouldn't even have deleted the video, because a friend of mine had posted a status, Courtney Sanders. Hey, hi Courtney. And she posted a status and it said, basically, am I wrong for speaking up about my truth? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong for speaking up about your truth, and you shouldn't let nobody feel like it's something wrong about that. So I shouldn't have deleted. I don't have to fabricate anything for no fame. Fame is the last thing I'm looking for. You feel me? And if you was a real supporter of mine and you really supported me, you've been supporting me from day one, you would know fame is the last thing I'm looking for. I'm doing this because there's people out there like myself. When I was down on my knees crying and asking God to show me a way, I needed to see somebody that was on a bigger place than I was, that went through the same thing, giving me hope that I can still make it. That's why I do it. I do it for the people that's in my inbox every day from that same video telling me that they went through molestation and how proud of me that they are of me, that I can speak up about things like that. I have so many messages pouring in every day, Amira, from people that's going through the same things I'm going through, and I ain't even made it yet, Amira. So imagine how it's gonna be when I make it. Imagine how many people I can help when I make it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, God just, it's just, it's real.
Yeah, it
is. It's real for me. It's real for me, and it's so messed up when you have people with malicious intents that want to persecute you for being who you are and speaking your truth. And that's not what's up, but that's what there was on that situation, man. And the video is still out. You can find it on Twitter. You can find it on Instagram. It's just, my main network is Facebook, where I pull up everything about myself. And, so it's going off of there. But you definitely can still find it on Twitter and Instagram, man. I'm just really kind of feeling emotional right now, because I'm kind of beating myself up, because I feel like now I discredited God. Because my purpose that he showed me in life was to speak up about everything I went through. And I go and let the devil come in and make me destroy something of God's words. Especially when I had 4 or 5 people hit me up about that they went through molestation too. Men and female. And now I deleted this. Somebody else could have saw it. Somebody else didn't see that and needed to see that, So, yeah, man, yeah.
So, you talked about your different hardships. Tell me, what type of lessons did you learn?
I learned that you can't trust nobody, I learned that love is rare. I learned that in life, ain't nobody gonna do it for you like you. No matter how much you want family to be there, no matter how much you want close friends to be there, at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna do it like you. And you can't expect everybody to operate like you. You can't expect everybody to think and have the same heart like you. And that's something I'm dealing with still to this day, because I'm such of a caring person and kind-hearted person, but even the things that I went through have made a wall and a exterior to a certain extent. But at the same time, I be like, what's up? Like, this family and this close friends that you be expecting to have and come off in different ways, and they come off so hard. So I learned in life that if you want anything in life, you got to get out there and grind and get it for yourself. Ain't no handouts. Ain't no handouts. And even in me having a felony, and it's so hard for me to get a good job. I'm struggling with trying to get a job now, Mira. You feel me? Struggling with trying to get basic jobs now just because I got a felony. Something that I didn't even put myself into, you know what I'm saying, just wrong place, wrong time, ain't nobody gonna give you nothing, no handouts.
Right.
That makes it even more harder for me to get out here and do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Not being able to have the money to do this music like I want to, and God showing me that this is what I'm supposed to do. So what now? How am I gonna get it? That's why I don't mind doing interviews and things like this, because it's also a way to get myself out there and people to see. Because before you hear the music, I'd rather you get in tune with me like this.
Right.
And so when the music comes, you like, oh, I already know what he's about. I love his music. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay. So you speak of doing things on your own. Tell us about Brand Entertainment, because I know that's all you, right?
Right.
All you.
Right.
So what's your mission?
Brand Entertainment, man. Brand Entertainment is, you know, I was thinking back, like, what can I do to, like, really get stuff up and going for me? Like, so, you know, just being around the house and during the summers not doing nothing, I'm like, man, why I can't get a group of people together and we just go, like, do car washes, raise money for ourselves, feed the homeless, and, you know, put together this. I was trying to give Birmingham something better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I was coming up, I ain't have a lot of things to do, you know what I'm saying, around Birmingham. So I wanted to be that. And I'm going to be that.
Right.
You know, I can't promise that right away. When the success and stuff does start coming, I can't promise that right away. But I promise you, I'm going to be there. I'm going to bring my city to life. Right. So Brand Entertainment is that. That's our mission. That's what we're working around. You know, first Birmingham, but of course other places eventually. But first Birmingham, and what we do is it's a group of us. You know, at first it was a group of us, you know, of people around Birmingham that I included in, you know, try to get them to come on and, you know, and see the vision and get together. We did cookouts and we did car washes and fed the homeless and signs, you know, made us like hustling. You feel me? To do something and show purpose. And it was people that danced and makeup, people that did makeup, hairstylists, and basically Brand Entertainment is definitely what it is. We are an entertainment company. We somebody actually booked me for a summer camp, and we came and we were the kids entertainment. You know, had them, you know, doing little stuff like that. Like, what's up, my kids? I love them, man. I actually got in a car accident the last day of their summer camp when they were supposed to do their big event. I got into a car accident, Amira, and I was on the stretcher. I was on the stretcher, Amira, crying.
Oh my God.
Crying like, man, like, my kids. I gotta go see that show, my kids. The doctor was like, I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
But yes, I definitely love kids, man, and children, because, you know, I just got to connect with them, man. So yeah, that's what Brand Entertainment is all about. Positivity, you know, trying to, you know, make a difference, and, you know, and basically it is the representation of everything I do as far as my music as well. You know, I'm trying to be my own entrepreneur and create my own lane, you know, so that's what Brand Entertainment, everything that prospers for me is Brand Entertainment. Everything that, from everybody that comes along, that prospers from them is Brand Entertainment. Not just self and me, it's all of us, we all eat. And a lot of people can see that vision. You know, so, you know, it's a lot of altering, a lot of people coming in and out, but I'm just trusting in God to, you know, just bring me the right people in my path, you know, to include in it.
Okay, so let's talk about Alabama State. So I know you came from Alabama A&M before. So how you end up here? Like, what brought you here?
Man.
Alabama State. What brought you to Alabama State? Like,
you know, I will always love A&M. Let me say that, like, because I be having so many people trying to attack me and stuff like, because you traitor. I will always love A&M. Y'all to the death of me. That's why I started. Bulldogs was hand and I fell down that hill. You feel me? But at the same token, I fooled with Alabama State. Like, I had to make a business decision, you know what I'm saying? Like, Alabama A&M, y'all good, you know, for what y'all are and what y'all offer, but when it came to me musically and me and my career, I need a little more support system. I need a little more to grasp off of. I need a little more to eat off of. So people was just like, you know, Brandon, I really see you at Alabama State. Their music department is dope. Their music department is dope. Like, you need to be there. So I'm like, man, that's my rivalry school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, man. I just started doing some investigation and stuff, and I was like, you know, this school seems like it's dope when it comes to the music department. So I investigated in my homework and I just made the decision. I was like, well, you know, this is what I really want, you know. And I was majoring in social work at Alabama A&M. Like, I told you, I got a connection for kids. I was doing it for the kids because I wanted to help somebody that was going through things that I was going through. So I think I always eventually probably fall back in that area somehow soon.
Yeah.
But I was like, God, this is what I want.
Yeah.
And I got to get this now while I'm young and you know what I'm saying? So I said, I'm going. It's either this or that. And I chose this. So I'm here.
Well, we are definitely glad to have you here at Alabama State, making your name here. Okay, so you talk about God a lot. You're very spiritual. Very spiritual. I already get that. So how is your connection with him? Like,
my connection with God is unspeakable. You know, he never gives up on me. Right. And that is genuine love. Mm-hmm. You know, despite my flaws, despite everything I go through, he never gives up on me, Amira. And people can be so judgmental. People can be so trying to hold you to things that you did when you was 15, 16 years old. I was a little kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a little kid. I'm a grown man now. I'm 24 years old. I turned 25 in 3 months.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, people always point fingers, and God is a forgiving God, you know. So how can I not, you know, give him dedication and everything, you know? Like, time after time, he keeps showing me, I got you, you know, I got you. And people sleep. Y'all sleep out here that y'all not giving this man what he deserves.
Right.
And even in the type of music, people ask me, well, how do you speak so highly of God and you so spiritual, but you do this type of music and you do this and do that? My God I serve is my God I serve according to how he is in my life. Right. Your God you serve is your God in your life and according to how he operates in your life. God, who said God was a certain type? Who said he was just this? Yeah. Who died and said that? God operates how he operates in everybody. Like, he made all this. Yeah. He knew what I was going to be when he made me. He knew that. He knew from the jump what he was going to put me through and what type of person I was going to be. So if he didn't want me to be, I wouldn't be. Right. So why would I not be true to myself? Right. He knew. He know what even if I sit up and act like I'm this uptight Christian. Yeah. He know my heart. He gonna know I'm faking. Right. He gonna know Brandon, stop. He gonna know it's not real. So what I'm about to act like one of them hypocrites for, I'm gonna be true to who I am and let you know he doing this for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I love him. You know, my mother had me in church. That's one thing I can say about the lady. She had me in church, but she had me there. She had me in that choir singing. Like, I was singing in the choir, in church choir, Amira, early at 5 and 4 years old, Amira, leading songs. When I think back on that now, I was leading full songs in church choir. Old ladies in there fainting. Old ladies in there shouting. Like, for real, when I think back on that, it's so crazy. Like, I really was touching people at that age. That's why I know I'm gifted. You know what I'm saying? And it's just amazing when I think about it, man. Like, God is so good. Like,
yes, he is. Yes, he is. All right. So, you got new projects.
Yes.
You got some new projects. Yes. So, tell us about those.
Well, the music. You know, people see. At this point, everybody waiting for the music.
Exactly. We like
it's, you know, I got a lot of old stuff out there, but I'm so strung out on trying to make sure this new stuff is so good. Like, I want it to be, like, really capture everything. So I'm working on a lot of new projects. Like, my first official CD is coming out on my birthday. I guess I'll give y'all that. March 4th. is my goal. That's my birthday, 2017. That'll be a Saturday. I want my CD to come out. And you know, I don't want to say too much because like I don't want to give all the surprises away I got coming up. But definitely y'all can be expecting that then. I'm working on a lot of things as far as a lot of features. A lot of people trying to get me on their features and stuff. And that's really how I got started into this, doing a lot of features around Birmingham with upcoming artists and stuff like that. Like, and that's how I made a name for myself. Like a lot of music videos here and there with upcoming artists. And, you know, it's time for me to do my own project, you know, so I'm really trying to invest in my stuff and do that. But, you know, like I said, it's hard to do that when this is all about money industry and everything takes money, and, you know, we'll be struggling with, you know, what I do struggle with, but at the same token, I'm still pressing through. So, like, y'all can expect a lot of that. You can check out my SoundCloud, my YouTube, my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. Instagram and Twitter is, you know, the same name, salute_my_music. Facebook, Brandon Terrell. SoundCloud, official Brandon Terrell. YouTube, Brandon Terrell. So yeah, I got a lot of nice projects like this. You know, people trying to interview me at this point. You know, my name doing a lot of buzzing right now, but I'm humble. I'm humble to it. You know, I'm humble to it. I'm just ready. I'm ready to eat. You know, it's time to eat. It's been a long time coming.
All right, so that concludes my interview with Brandon Terrell, my brother. My favorite. Okay, I'm here. See, and this is the Post Unlimited.